Hey there you guys, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Random Monday video. And today I wanted to just basically talk about All Stars 5. So we have just got down recently to a top 4, which was a little bit of a, we've seen some dramas, we've seen some things going on. So yeah, I just basically wanted to give my personal opinion on how things have panned out thus far. So please be aware that there are going to be spoilers. I'm going to be talking in some level of detail about the episodes and who went home. So if you have not watched, please know I will be discussing that. So if you don't want to know and you are planning to watch it, please tune out. I will give you a second. That's long enough. Right, so if you're still here, you've probably watched it all already, or you just don't care and you want to listen to me ramble on about nonsense that, maybe you don't even know about. So yeah, basically I'm gonna just kind of go through generalized, not completely specific. Right, so I think the first thing that I really want to discuss is the Queen's just giving up this season. It's been intense. I think it was just Ongina and Mayhem that kind of threw the towel in and voted themselves off, which, it's a little bit like, really? Like, come on. I get, not wanting to, come across as that you've done worse, but not even giving it a chance and fighting for it. We all know, Ongina's singing was not, spot on, but she could have fought to be there and to be, you're there. Everyone's been waiting for her to come back, and just to kind of cave in that quickly, I was a bit like, oh, it's really sad. So yeah, there's been a lot of that this season, which is a little bit, disappointing. But it is part of the gig, I guess. It just kind of happens. It's not like Bendela, who just literally was like, I won, I'm going home. These people are in the bottom, so, it's just because they're getting to vote for themselves. But it's still, it's just kind of like, oh gosh. And also, okay, the challenges. I've seen a lot of different opinions about this season's main challenges. There have been some questionable happenings. I think the main one was that hotel challenge, because it was just I get where they were going with it, but it just, what drag queen is opening a fucking hotel? I'm sorry, but at least the nightclub one, create a nightclub, host a nightclub night. That is drag. That is what they do. Have you ever seen a drag queen opening a hotel? Oh my god. Oh, it cracks me up. I mean, it was fun to watch. It was different. It was interesting. But it just didn't really make any sense. I think it's just come down to they are literally running out of ideas and they're just kind of plucking from thin air. They're going, yep, that'll do. So I understand it is difficult to kind of keep things fresh, keep things rolling, and not just continually repeat similar challenges. But there's things you can do. You can update all the challenges, you know, make them a bit more current, unique, but still similar. Like the ball challenge that we just saw, it wasn't, I don't even know if you can count that as a ball, because the ball challenges are normally like 3 looks, whereas this has just been 2, where one was like a character. So it's not technically, but it was still fun because they had to use, it's like a design challenge more than anything, because they were, you know, creating a unique look out of things that you'd find at a barbecue. And I'ma say it here, Alexis just looked like 100. So I was, you know, devastated to see her go, because I know that she'd worked so hard to get there, and obviously everything that had been going on recently, which I am going to be going into in a second, it was just a bit disappointing, and I was really upset to see her go, because again, like, I know how hard she fights, and she's such a lovely person, because I'm lucky enough to actually have met her in real life and to have spoken to her. So, you know, I've seen that genuine side, and I know that that is who she is. And, you know, sometimes we all come across as a bit of a bitch, so, you know. And to be honest, it's reality TV, Carl. Everything's gonna be twisted to try and get people more interested, you know? Who wants to sit there and watch a TV show of people just going, yes, we're all friends? I mean, season 12, people were literally just like cussing that out, basically saying, oh, this really is RuPaul's best friend race, it's so boring. Exactly. And then you kind of get a little bit like heated when there's any drama, so it's like, girl, you can't win. Get the drama, feed the children. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I think we should therefore move on to the drama of Miss India Farah. So I think after like the first episode, I kind of was like, yes, you know, I've not seen a lot of you for like a really long time, so it's been great to kind of almost get reintroduced to India and see like how she's evolved with the times. Like that performance, it was killer. Hands down, that performance was amazing. So she did deserve that. But then everything obviously started to kind of come out and just spiral down. And again, no one really knows what truly happened between the two of them, between India and Alexis, because her argument was that Alexis was campaigning against Shay. Fair enough, like that's the game. You're all in it to win it, so what's the deal? And to be fair, India did, in my opinion, deserve to go home the week before, because, you know, she's been in the bottom a lot, consistently in the bottom for like 4 weeks, is it? So it kind of got to that point where it's like, girl, it's time, you know? You've done well, you've, you know, been able to show yourself and get your name back out there, which is good, but it's time to leave, you know? But I still don't know what like fully happened with that situation. Obviously it's kind of like done and dusted now. So yeah, we've got our top 4. You know, I think everyone from what I've seen so far seems to be very fixated on either Shay or Jujubee. I definitely feel like it's going to be Shay, Jujubee and Miss Cracker in the top 3. As much as Blair has been, you know, consistently giving us amazing looks, I think all of the queens have been doing so well this season. Like, despite the crazy ass challenges, like, girl. yeah, I think all of them have been really serving it, and it's been hard because, you know, naturally you don't want to see your favourites go. That's just part of the deal. But yeah, so I don't know what did they say that next week's challenge was going to be? I can't even remember. Or this week's, I should say, because I'm filming this on the weekend between now and the Monday that it's getting released, so I'm all over the place. So I assume that this kind of week is going to just like chop off someone else, I assume there, but that's just what I'm kind of gathering from track record. I could be wrong, it could be someone completely different, but that's where we're kind of aiming at, I assume. Yeah, who do you feel is going to be crowned as the winner of All Stars 5 and join the Hall of Fame? I'm definitely tied between Shay and GGB, like that's, you know, I mean that Eartha kit was just, I was honestly in hysterics when that came on. Yeah, that Eartha kit was just insane. Like the world has a sensible, I can't do the accent, a sensible 74. Oh, to die for. And the amount of memes that have been created already, it's just beautiful. You know, how many men have you slept with? A sensible 74. I applaud it. I love it. I live for it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So yeah, those are kind of like the two people that I'm assuming. Who knows, girl? They might even get chopped next week. We don't know. Conspiracy theory. Right, but anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy that kind of weird review, my own opinions, or whatever you want to call it, of All Stars 5 so far. And if you have been watching, let me know what your opinions are of the season so far. And again, who you're rooting for. I'm curious to see what team everyone is rooting towards. I assume there's going to be a lot of Shays in there because that seems to be what's taking over social media. But I think all of them are just like incredible. So it's anyone's game still. But thanks again for watching, you guys, and I will see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace out, bitches.